Hey YouTubers, how you doing? You hadn't seen me in a while. I've been sick, like I really haven't been feeling well. I've been having fever every other day. And it seems like when I get ready to get up and go to the doctor's office and make an appointment because I'm having fever, I don't have fever that day until that night when I get home and then I got fever. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if that ever happens to you, but it seems like when I go to the doctor, the fever goes away, and when I get back home, I got fever again. So I don't know. It's crazy. But anywho, I wanted to talk to you all about how open you are about telling your story and what you experience and what you go through, because if it wasn't for me having a sense of openness, I wouldn't have met this little girl that I met at my church. And I was just talking about her, talking to her. We were talking about God and, just some of the things He's done for me in my life. And she was telling me some things He's done for her. And because of my openness, because I know some sickle cell patients, they don't have that openness, and they would prefer not to talk about their sickle cell. But for me, I have an openness about it, and I never knew how much helpful it could be. And I was talking to her, and I had no idea she has this beautiful daughter, and I always tell her, your daughter is so pretty. And she's about 2, maybe 3 years old. So this particular day, we were just talking, and she was like, yeah, well, I really didn't sleep good last night. She was like, my daughter kept waking up crying. She said, and I thought she was having nightmares. And she said, but she wasn't having nightmares. She said she was in pain. And I was like, really? And I was like, what was causing her pain? I said, because I have sickle cell and it causes my pain. And she said she has sickle cell too. Look, y'all, I couldn't believe that. That shocked me, because I meet a lot of people that don't know what sickle cell is. So to meet somebody that's actually got a child with sickle cell, like, that really shocked me. And I was like, wow, really? And she was like, not only do I know what it is, she said, my child has sickle cell disease, I have the trait, and another one of my children have the trait. So that just blew me away to meet somebody. I think the statistics are like 1 in 700 here in Tennessee. So we're talking, and I asked her, what does she do about it? And she said, well, the doctor gives her penicillin. And I was like, penicillin? I was like, is that all they do? She was like, yeah, when she's in crises and she takes penicillin. She said, but it seems like it makes her worse. That made no sense to me. I was like, what do they do for her pain? And she's like, well, they give her I give her Tylenol over the counter. And I was like, does it help her? She said, it don't seem like it, because she's constantly crying and in pain. So I can remember being little, and that's what my mom did for me, because that was the only thing she knew. And we finally met a doctor when I was about 4 years old, and I was in a severe crisis. And she did give me actual prescribed pain medication. And I know you should try to avoid pain medication if possible, but if the child is suffering, look, you need to go ahead and up it and give them something that's going to help them. I mean, it won't hurt to try. And I think it's more harmful to leave them in pain for years, because I went through it for years. I was in pain, and over-the-counter Tylenol was doing nothing for me. And a child can't say, well, I'm still hurting, the medicine didn't work. So what do? Watch your child suffer? And I know the effect it had on my mom, me being in pain, so I could imagine what she was going through. And I just began to share some things with her that my mom did when I was small that I do now to help me. And it was really a big help to her, and so if there's anything that I could do from all of the things I've been through to be a blessing to somebody, then it's worth doing it. So I just want to ask, how open are you about sharing your story about your sickle cell with people? Leave a comment on my page and let me know. I want to know your story. I want to know how you feel. If you think it's something that, you shouldn't share a whole lot and you should keep to yourself, then let me know how you feel. I respect everybody's opinion and how they feel about it. And hopefully I'll be getting better. I'm still running fever. I know I look good, don't I? No, just kidding. But hopefully I'll get better. I just have to pray that my fever goes away. So, I don't know, this mysterious fever thing I got going on, I don't know what that is. I've never been through this before, so it's kind of weird. I'm starting to think something wrong with my thermometer. I don't know, but anyway, thank y'all so much. Thank you for your emails and your messages, and just thank you for your support and your prayers. And I'm going to keep working, doing everything I can to get something started for us, because we need to have scholarships and everything else that all the other terminal illnesses have that we don't have. So I'm going to keep working at it. I'm going to keep doing what I can. All right.